Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 25 of the Portland Mavericks expansion series here on Out of the Park Baseball 15, and today we are at the 2020 first year player draft, and we are 34 and 23. We have been pretty solid. We got off to a really slow start. Actually, let's go to the schedule. Yeah, we got off to a really slow start. If we go back to April, I think we were like 10 and 10 out the gate. You can see started playing 500 ball for the most part, and then since then, because I think we're 10 and 10, so since then we've been 24 and 13. So we've been back to sort of our old ways, and that has been despite some injuries. We have lost Stephen Piscotty for a couple of months. He broke his hand, so he's been out for a week or so now, 2 weeks it looks like, and he's going to be out for another 2 months. Kevin Chapman's out for a couple weeks. Doak Dozier is one of our prospects. He came up I think he came up after Piscotty got hurt. We had I think Daryl Tsetsalani come up because Grant Heyman got hurt. This is actually a second stint on the DL. He missed 3 weeks before, and he's got his second 3 to 4 week injury here with hamstring tendonitis. So we've had some bad injuries, but Steven Strasburg has come back, which is nice. He has not been good, but I think he'll rebound. His ratings haven't gone down. Although I would say, well, for one, his stamina has gone down a little bit, which concerns me. And I do think that maybe his ratings have gone down like slightly, but he's still a 5-star pitcher, and still is one of the best pitchers in baseball. So I think he'll be fine. I think he's just gotta get in rhythm again or whatever. But Bernardo Santana's been really good. Carlos Rodon's been another concern. He has not been good. Hopefully he's just started going through a sophomore slump, but we'll see. Kind of relying on him a lot this year. So other than that, Barnes has been good again, and Harvey has been good. He got off to a slow start, but he's been a lot better as of late. You can see his ERA has dipped from 5.01 on May 6th to 3.64 on May 30th. So he's had a really good month. And Barnes, yeah, okay. Just want to check one thing on him. And then the bullpen, I haven't really checked this out too much, but Herrera's been good in our closer role. Patterson struggled a little bit. That's too bad, but Doolittle's been good. And Jose Amarillo's yet to get in the game because Chapman literally just went down. So yeah, you can see we've got Adam Hazley in the everyday lineup along with Tsetsalani, Ricardo Batista. We have Jeffrey Daz on the roster, but he's doesn't really have a place right now. I'm just sort of using him to occupy the 25th spot. Although I guess maybe it'd be better used in AAA getting everyday at bats, but oh well, I'm already gonna have to waste an option on him. It looks like so. It's alright. And one thing that happened that I did realize is Russell Martin. So when I got him, I sort of figured he was just like a league minimum salary type of player, and we're gonna be able to pick him up as a backup catcher. He's making $20.6 million this year, which I had no idea about, and I'm sort of mad at myself because I wonder if that affected any of our financial decisions this past offseason. But he's pissed off that he's not starting, so I'm probably going to try and trade him. And he does actually have some value. So I might actually be able to get something for him, which is surprising for a Rule 5 draft pick. But he has played pretty well. I think he's got like a 900 OPS and is limited at bats. He only has like 50 at bats, but apparently it's enough. And yeah, you can see we can actually get like a good player for him, like Blake Swihart, who's making $8 million. He's going to be a free agent after this year, it looks like. And I would explore catching options just because, like I said, I'm really not sold on Garen Cecchini. Not Garen Cecchini. What was I saying? Gary Sanchez. And, wow, Anthony Rendon. Got a nice new contract. He's still so good. How did he play last year without us? He was alright on Montreal. He wasn't great. But we don't need him now. So yeah, we can actually get something for him. I'm not necessarily looking for like a great player or anything. Here's Cecchini. How's he done after Portland? He was alright last year. Actually, that's pretty good. Just limited ABs. I wonder if he got hurt. And so far this year's been pretty solid. Cecchini, still so good. Trent Wynn. I mean, I wouldn't mind trading him for, a good reliever. I don't think our bullpen's that solid. Kind of like, I had some other offers for him before, but I kind of like the Swihart one. Oops, go back. I don't know. Maybe I'll hold on to him to the deadline, because he can also be a chip we used to acquire something that we need more so than something that is sort of just excess. So we'll see. I like the idea of getting Swihart though. How's he doing? Yeah, he's sort of more of what I want out of an offensive player than what Sanchez is. Plus, he's a switch hitter and he's a very good defensive catcher. I wonder what he would want in terms of money, but Sanchez is also getting close to his free agency. So anyway, let's get to the first year player draft though. Should we split those first 2 games? Max Muncy. No. Alright, first year player draft. So we have the 32nd pick, and then I think we also have a supplemental pick from the Matt Moore signing. So we'll have a couple early picks here. Hopefully we can get someone good. Let's look at, we want to look at Dombrowski. We want to look at all players. So let's see if any of these guys also are highly rated by the OSA ratings. Jose Galindo. Alright, he seems pretty solid. Pete Morton is a relief pitcher. Yeah, I don't think I'll be taking him. Luis Sanchez, also pretty solid all around. Okay, so there's some guys here. I'm going to take that third baseman, though. And then I think we have, like I said, I think we have the 34th pick as well. So we'll likely take another one of these guys. But let's go back to Dombrowski. And we will take Jose Galindo. And I think we'll have the money to get him, right? Extremely hard signing. Alright, well, we'll take a flyer on him. It said he wanted $1,700. I'll try to offer him like $2,500 or something to convince him to come. And then, yeah, this is the 35th pick. Alright, so we know Rivera is not any good. Andy Young is pretty good. I think I'll take Andy Young. He's another extremely hard signing. Alright, well, hopefully we'll be able to get at least one of those guys. Andy Young. Oops. And then maybe Luis Sanchez falls to us next. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to offer big money to those guys. And if I don't have the money to, then I'll immediately dump our guy, Russell Martin. Alright, so we're going to take Wilson Rivera. I know he's not highly rated by the OSA ratings, but Dombrowski likes him enough that I'm only going to take a flyer on him. Alright, and then we have some other pretty crappy players here. So we're going to go to the OSA ratings. And we're just going to try and take guys for, maybe they don't become anything, but they could become good trade chips. It's usually my strategy at this point in the draft. It's hard to draft players for your future just because, we do our... Oh, yeah, okay. Just because drafting so low in the draft, find so many good players, and then at the same time, your core's pretty set. Like, these guys don't really have to pan out for your team to be good still. So we're going to complete the draft, and then hopefully lock up all of our guys. And I think I will cut out until... I'm not sure. I always forget. I think we spent on international free agents last time around, so I don't think we're going to have the money to do it again this year. But we'll see. I always forget. I can never remember. Franco Vernil. I wonder how those guys are doing. I remember we had a couple guys like that big catcher. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cut out, and I will be back. Alright, so we're back for the announcing of the All-Star rosters. And I'm going to take a look at who got nominated, or who got named, I guess, or elected from our team. And I see Matt Barnes there. Looks like he might even start the game. Whoa, look at Lucas Giolito. He is really good. Jesus. And I see Zach Wheeler there, former Maverick. Bernardo Santana got in. He's off to a really good year, or off to a really good start. Ooh, Ronaldo got in too. Dang, some former Mavericks here. That's too bad. But I think, we got Kelvin Herrera, who's been really good as our closer this year. And then we also got... Where is he? Addison Russell, right there, who's having a really, really good year. He's on pace for like 9 wins above replacement. And Yorman Rodriguez, who I almost traded for in the offseason, but I figured it wasn't worth it. But oh, he's so good. I put the other, like a Piscotti and a bunch of other players, but the fact that he was going to be a free agent after the year concerned me. So, but yeah, I'm going to keep simulating here. Alright, so we are just about at the deadline. I think we're like 5 or 6 days before it, but we're 100 games into the year. We're 61 and 41, and we'll take a look at the standings. So we are 9 games up with the Rockies, and the Rockies are a few games out of that. I think they're 2 games out of that second wild card spot. So we have a pretty good buffer on making the playoffs. It would take a pretty... Well, it wouldn't take a collapse, so to say, but we would have to slump a little bit, and either the Rockies or the Dodgers, maybe even the Padres would have to... should go on a run. So I think for now we're pretty set in terms of making the playoffs. It doesn't concern me as of now, but obviously it's something that I'm not going to rule out or anything. But yeah, looking at spots to upgrade this team, I think the rotation is definitely somewhere where you might have to look. I think Harvey's a bullpen guy at this point. Now, he wouldn't be in our playoff rotation anyway, but I also think maybe moving Rodon to the bullpen for the rest of the year. Boy, he's awful right now. It's weird. So I think going out and acquiring a starter isn't the worst thing in the world. And then, if we acquired a good four, we could go Strasburg, Santana, Barnes, and then whoever that four is in the playoffs. And I don't know, maybe throwing out Rodon as our four isn't the worst thing in the world, but I also think maybe moving him to the bullpen would just help him out, because he has struggled so much this year. But we'll see. Lineups, so Heyman got hurt again. Third stint on the DL this year. This time he fractured a finger. But our offense hasn't been too bad, despite us missing some really good players on it. I mean, Hazley, as you can see, he's slashing 276, 329, 430, which is not bad at all. Bautista's been really good. I imagine a lot of those are coming against righties, which is good. Setsalani's actually been good when he plays. Dozier has only had 25 at-bats, but he got recalled after Heyman got hurt again. And then the rest of our offense has been pretty good. Russell's having a good year. Mountcastle, not so much. Chavis, okay. Brandon Belt's having a monster year. And Gary Sanchez has not been that good. So I might... So I like the idea of flipping Martin for Swihart, and then maybe flipping Sanchez for something. I don't know what. I mean, maybe a pitcher. I want to stick with Mountcastle and Chavis. I don't think we're going to need an outfielder, because I think our young guys have played well enough that if Heyman gets hurt again, I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, as you can see, the Gary Sanchez trade market's not a big one. I wonder if this guy's related to the Galindo we just drafted. But yeah, we'd get a good prospect for Sanchez at the least. Budmore, the OSA ratings really like. I think he's one of the top prospects in the game because of how good he is with the OSA ratings. But Dombrowski does not like him. But he would carry a lot of value, I bet, in terms of trying to get something else. I wonder if maybe that's a deal that's worth making. It probably is, more than the Brant stalling. So maybe we try to work a Bud Moore trade a little bit here. And then also, I want to make sure the Russell Martin, before I do anything else, I want to make sure the Martin for Swihart offer is still on the table. And then, if we get Bud Moore, maybe we flip him, because he's got to have more value around the league than Sanchez does. So maybe then we look at more for someone, or do something and maybe get another starter. I'm not too sure. I never feel like we need to upgrade this team a lot. I think I do a pretty good job of building up my teams in November and December and not leaving too many holes to be dealt with at the deadline. But, alright, so the Swihart offer is still on the table. Justin Black is an outfielder. Ooh, he's not bad. He's having a pretty solid year. Not slugging a whole lot. He's not a home run hitter, clearly. But he's not a bad player. I think I like the Swihart idea a little bit more, though. So now, Dom Brown. And I'm not concerned about having money to re-sign Swihart, because whatever we're going to pay Sanchez next year is going to be whatever we end up paying Swihart, I bet. So anyway, I see AJ Griffin here. He's turned into a really good player. He was not... Yeah, that's weird. He's 32. He's on a league minimum contract. It's a free agent signing, but he's turned into a really good player. Interesting. Kind of like that. Tyson Ross, still pretty solid. Yankees have pieced together that rotation, it looks like. Some good younger players here. Sean something. What's this guy's name? Sean Dunrick. Doesn't walk a lot. He's having a solid year. League minimum player. Alan Hansen, Trent Wynn. So I think I'll pass on AJ Griffin. I like him, but he seems like he's just a step above sort of that league average level. I don't think he's that good. So I think we're gonna do the Swihart thing. Yeah, I like Swihart. I like what he does. So we'll do this. Don't know if there's anything else we can get to. If we can get a reliever even. It doesn't look like they have anything to offer. But alright, so we'll just do this straight up. And then we're going to flip. Let's go back. Now we're going to flip Sanchez. Let's go shop him around again. Mike Lieberthal. He was former Philly, right? He used to be their catcher, if I remember correctly. Joe Morgan. I remember Joe Morgan. He managed the 89 Sox, I believe. Oh, he was on ESPN for a while, too. Oh, okay, now the Gary Sanchez market heats up. But yeah, I think... Is Moore still on the table? Oh, I don't even know if he's... Who offered him? The Reds, I think. All right. Well, all of a sudden we're getting a lot more offers for Gary Sanchez, which is weird. But these are very similar offers to what we had earlier. Julio Urias. Oh, he's declined so much. Mel Rojas. It's not that good. Trevor Story. It's okay. Stephen Moya. Alright, well, what happened? I don't even remember who was offering the guy that we wanted. Bud Moore. I wonder if we can find it. Like, top prospects somewhere, I bet. Where? Alright, well, I'm gonna cut out because I don't want to waste time looking around. So yeah, I'll cut out and then come back whenever I figure out what I'm gonna do. Alright, so Bud Moore, it comes from the Cardinals, right? Which is also the team that we dealt a bunch of guys to for Bernardo Santana. So I'm also actually gonna get Take Buys back. Another 4-star potential guy. Like I said, I don't love Buys as a prospect, but he's certainly got value. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and we're giving up Gary Sanchez, who I can understand why he carries a lot of value. I mean, he's right-handed power. He's not having a good year this year, but he's been good in previous years, and he's only 27. And like I said, it's hard to find good offensive catchers. So, all right, we do this, and that frees up a lot of money for us. And we got 2 pretty good pitching prospects. So now we did that, so we can activate Swihart. He becomes our everyday catcher. We'll call up Rocky Gale or something to be our backup, or Nate Carter, one of those two. And now the question is, do we want to go out and get another starter? Like I said, I don't think I'm going to keep Chavis starting every day. I'm going to keep Mountcastle starting every day. They're just too good and too young. I know, I don't think Mountcastle's ever really going to hit for too much, but I think Chavis can hit. Yeah, Chavis is going to hit at some point. So I'm not too concerned about that. And, I can have Mountcastle batting 9th. Like, it's not a major issue. Although I really feel like I wish I could play him at 3rd, but it's pretty much Chavis' only spot. So Mountcastle will have to settle for short. Yeah, we're not so we're set there. Maybe we get another outfielder. Like Bautista's been good. He's only had 76 ABs. I'm curious as to how many against lefties and righties. Yeah, so he's been killing right-handed pitching, which is what we got him for. So maybe, Hazley's been good. Maybe just getting a right-handed outfield bat, like a platoon guy. So, like, worst case scenario, because if Dozier doesn't, I'm not counting on Heyman for anything at this point. I don't know. Heyman's not even good when he's played this year, is the thing. Biscotti's been good, right? Yeah, he was off to a quick start. Really quick start. Whoa. So, like, I'm not worried about that when he gets back. And then I guess we'll have Hazley, we'll have Bautista. Hazley's a switch hitter, right? What does Hazley do? He's a lefty. He's actually hit lefties pretty well, but I'm not sure if that's too sustainable. So, let's just go to the free agent market then and find an outfielder who can hit lefties. Because I bet there's one out here we can get for cheap. Let's go lefties. Trying to piece together this team. Jose Abreu. We have money to spend. Will Middlebrooks. It's got to be a guy who can play the outfield, though, is the problem. Middlebrooks has been a free agent for a while. Let's go back to... I think it's got to be an outfielder, unless we really want to plug Jose Abreu out, left field. Oh, I see Jose Tabata. Perfect. Oh, wait, no. I was reading his thing wrong. He doesn't have great power against lefties. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I'd like a guy who can just rake lefties. See Alfredo Marte, Clint Frazier, Hunter Pence. I guess Tabata. Jose Tabata, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Tabata. I guess Tabata makes the most sense. So he only wants a minor league deal, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll offer him a minor league deal. And then I guess Let's go to where Bud Moore is going to be in what, AAA or something? AA, I guess. He's probably in AA. Nope, maybe single A. He's only 20. And I checked, he was like the 4th highest rated prospect in baseball or something ridiculous like that. All right, where is he though is the question. Because I just want to see what he gets us on the open market. I know how to get to him. Let's go to league info and a player info. Top prospects. And then, yeah, I see he's the 4th rated guy. All right, I'm just curious what. Oh, we have to skip a day. I'm just sort of curious what he commands on the market, or what he could get us. Ah, god damn it. Muncie. No, I'm not doing these trades. What about this one? What's he at? Second baseman. No thanks. Also, like, if Mountcastle really continues to struggle, I'm just gonna go towards Jeffrey Daza or something. So, like, I'm not worried about my infield. It's just the outfield that concerns me. Maybe another starter. But I think our top 3, I think Strasburg can turn it around. So it just, I guess it's like I'm not even concerned myself with the top 3. It's just that 4th spot. Yeah, look at Putmore's trade value. He's crazy. Blake Rutherford. We can get 23-year-old Blake Rutherford. I think long term, actually, I don't know if, is that something I pull off mid? I don't know. We're gonna have money. Gotta look up Swihart though. Boy, Yorman Rodriguez looks really tempting right now. If I went to the Reds, like, really just wanted to go for it this year. Where it's Yorman. So we would have to give, yeah, so we have to ship off someone with a reasonably high salary. I hate that you can't trade injured players in this. It's really stupid. I guess Heyman doesn't help. Oh, maybe you can trade injured players. I don't know. But we could offer up. I'm probably wasting so much time on this video, but I don't care. Holy crap. More farm systems. Looking pretty good right now. I'm surprised. I didn't think it was looking that good. Alright, so we can offer up Bud Moore. We have to give up. Oh, we don't have to actually give up that much more salary. We could do. Oh, we could do Joe Patterson. He's in AAA. I forget. I demoted Joe Patterson because he was awful. Okay, still have to give up a little bit more salary. Oh yeah, because I guess he's only making the minimum. Okay. Alright, I might cut out here. I think I'm gonna cut out. Alright, so I remember now. Going back to when I was trying to get Rodriguez in the offseason, they love Jeffrey Daza, and he is worth so much to them. I don't really know why. I mean, he's a good player. I don't think he's ever going to be a great player, but we're also going to give up Harvey, which is really for salary purposes, but I'm sort of done with him. He's just not that good right now. And I could have given up like some crap prospects, but I'm going to give up Jeremy Profart too. He's sort of just going to be a utility infielder for us, and I want to make it sort of fair because Roman Rodriguez is pretty darn good. But yeah, so we're giving up 2 really good prospects and Matt Harvey, who's, like I said, I'm sort of done with him, but just like he's not that good. Like, clearly has value to them. He's only making $8 million next year. We're going to pick up Yorman Rodriguez in his contract year, which is pretty darn cool. I'm excited to get Rodriguez. I'm very nervous about re-signing him, but I don't think we're giving up. Like, that was the thing, like, when I was giving up Piscotti or whatever. Like, I didn't want to. I felt like we were mortgaging the future too much. This, I feel like none of these guys are really in my personal long-term plans. Oh, Gareth Morgan. I remember him from the last series. But yeah, Yorman Rodriguez. He can also play pretty good right field, so I'm excited about that. And all right, so we're gonna complete this trade. And we pick up Yorman freaking Rodriguez. Now, like, the first thing I want to do is try to work out an extension because we do have money. All right, so he wants a lot. He's 27, so I would go 6 years if he really wants it. And I would love if he would take like 20. I would do. Let's try 5 and 100. Oh wow! All right, so you might actually take that. That's pretty big if we can get him because he's so good. And that only puts him till he's 32. Ooh, I think we might have just locked him up too. That is awesome. All right, so now I still think maybe just getting an extra start. I mean, we have Taylor Jordan. I wonder if the Yankees are going to sell low on AJ Griffin or whatever. Or not sell low, but they're still looking to trade him off. Because let's go to the Yankees. And go to their big league team. Go to AJ Griffin. And if I can get him for cheap, I would like to pick him up. Mike Alt. I might go Mike Alt for him. Or this guy. Oh no, I don't want to give up. I'd rather give up Alt. Alt is like valuable to people. I don't know why. Not giving up buys. Oh, maybe I'll give up Patterson. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, Patterson is bad for us and just don't have a use for him at this point. So yeah, we'll pick up AJ Griffin. So he can be our 5th starter. He's not... I mean, he's good enough too that he might even compete for that 4th spot in the playoff rotation, like if Redone really continues to struggle. And then we will go to... What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we need to call up another catcher. So the Rodriguez thing makes me nervous about re-signing Swihart, and I get that. I'd rather keep Rodriguez at that price than Swihart or whatever he would make. So I get that. Because I know someone's going to tell me, oh, you're not going to be able to sign Swihart now. Like, I get it. Let's put Gale, Swihart. Oh yeah, we need an infielder now, don't we? Because we have 10 zillion outfielders, so we're going to waive in DFA. For like the 4th time this season alone, we're going to waive in DFA Tsetsalani. And we will call up... Who to call up? Maybe Jordan. No. Maybe we'll sign someone. Because we still have a little bit of money, I think. See if we can find like an Everett Cabrera, D. Gordon type, pinch runner off the bench. I think that'd be ideal. But let's look at all infielders. And I guess we don't really need Tabata now, but it's alright. We just offered him a minor league deal, so he's not going to kill us. Alright, maybe we should go back to doing overall. Middlebrook. So we want a guy who's just going to want like a minor league deal. Actually, no, I guess we can pay. So yeah, let's offer like Matt Carpenter a contract. Sure. Alright, hopefully he takes that. For now, we'll just leave that roster spot vacant. So we're going to plug in Rodriguez in right. We'll send Dozier down, I think. No, we don't need to. What's our roster? Yeah, 24, so we're fine. I guess I should have sent Dozier down instead of Tsetsalani. Oh, well, we'll do that in a little bit. Hazley can stay in left. Put Dozier at the corners for now. Hazley left. Okay, and Rodriguez we're going to plug right into the 4-hole. Perfect fit. Cool. Alright, so I'm really excited we got Yorman Rodriguez. It might be the first it might be the first like real superstar we've traded for. Because I know we signed Steven Strasburg, but Yorman is a beast. Straight beast. Alright, cool. And hopefully he takes that deal. Curious about Swihart. Oh yeah, we might have money to re-sign him. So he's going to be 28. So I do 4 years. I wonder if we get him 4 at 40. Oh, wow. So we might actually be able to re-sign Swihart too. Cool. All right, so we'll simulate ad. Hopefully those guys take those extensions. I'd love to lock them up. We don't have anyone who I really need to lock up. Anyone else, at least. I mean, Barnes would be nice. But we do have take buys back. Like, I'm not too concerned. I think it's easier to piece together a rotation, too. Bodison. I forgot we had Grant Bodison. Alright, keep going. We'll simulate through the deadline. If you get a good offer, I'll think about it, but... Griffin. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we could re-sign Griffin for cheap. Yeah, he only wants $2 million. We have, like, no money for extensions left, though, so maybe we'll hold off on Griffin. But, alright. Keep on pushing through. Alright, so we re-sign Yorman Rodriguez. That's cool. Cool. And we are through the deadline, it looks like. And so we got Rodriguez, and long-term, if I need to free up money, this makes Piscotty expendable. Now, obviously, I would rather get rid of Grant Heyman, but Heyman's locked up on a really nice contract, if you guys remember. Believe you re-signed him, did we? Oh no, I guess we didn't re-sign him. Never mind. I thought we re-signed him into a really cheap deal. But he's not going to make a lot of money. Now he's definitely more of a risk to keep on the team than Piscotty. But like if you really needed the money to try and lock up Matt Barnes, then that makes Piscotty expendable. We can get rid of him, even though I think Piscotty's the better player, but I'm not even too sure of that. So anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it. So really exciting deadline. I'm pretty sure we're good enough to win a World Series. Before I thought we had some holes in our roster. Now I think we're really, really set. So excited about that. And that is pretty much going to do it. Oh, and Ryan Mountcastle's hot. Perfect. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you look at his slash line. He is oh my god. Yorman Rodriguez is so good. Look at his slash line. He's slugging 694. And look, he's in his first 22 ABs with us. He's got 4 home runs. Oh my god. He's insane. He's already in 6 games. He's been worth 0.7 wins above replacement. Oh, I'm so excited to have him on the team for the next 5 years. All right, so that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy. Zizm out. Peace.